Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. This video is just going to be kind of a weekly recap on what I've been doing in the NFT world, in the crypto space this past week, sharing what projects I am in, what projects I'm looking at, and kind of maybe some of the announcements and everything in the projects that I'm currently a part of. But before we get into it, let's roll the intro. So this is going to be the first video on hopefully a weekly thing where I can kind of recap my week in the NFT and crypto space. We're going to talk a few things going from the MekaVerse Mint that was released this week. I'm going to go over some of the Cool Cat stuff since I'm part of the Cool Cats. Also going to go over some Axie news, and I'm going to go over a few projects that I have joined this past week as well. So let's just jump right into it. The first one we're going to go over is this week, the very hyped MekaVerse NFT collection dropped. For those of you who don't know, it's this 3D art collection of mechas. There were 8,888 of them. They were released this week for mint. Because the project was so hyped, the creators tried to think of a fair way to go about the minting process, and what they ended up landing on was a raffle system. Basically, the day before mint, there were, I think it was about 3 hours that you had to enter into the raffle. You had to connect your MetaMask wallet. You had to select if you were going to mint one or two of the mechas if raffled in. The cost of mint for the mecha was, I believe, 0.2 Ethereum for one, and of course 0.4 Ethereum for two. And basically you just had to have the ETH in your wallet when you entered for the raffle, and you had to have done it within the time frame. The following day they had a mint time, and you entered back into the website, and it was announced if your wallet address was one of the chosen wallet addresses to mint a mecha. From the stats that Meka released on their social media, there were over 170,000 wallets that registered for the raffle. And again, there was only 8,888 mechas to mint, and people did have the option to mint up to two. After the minting, basically the reveal hasn't even happened yet. They are setting the reveal right now for October 12th. That is the day that they have it set for. They did push it back. I believe it was supposed to be the 10th. Right now you can purchase a MekaVerse NFT on OpenSea, and the secondary price, the floor price right now, is about 7 to 8 Ethereum. I was watching the OpenSea market right after the first few people got mints. Some people are lucky enough to grab them for maybe 3 or 4 ETH. It kind of went up, came back down, and right now, a day or two after the actual mint, they're sitting around that 7 to 8 Ethereum floor. Now, I wasn't lucky enough to get to mint a mecha. I saw a bunch of people on Twitter and social media that were able to do it, but that kind of does it for the big news, which I think this week was definitely the MekaVerse Mint. Before we continue, if you folks enjoy these videos, if you enjoy the videos on my channel, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share these videos with your friends and family, helps the YouTube algorithm, and we're very close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you folks want to join the family, please hit that subscribe button. All right, so on to the second thing on my weekly recap, and that's going to be a little bit about Cool Cats. I do currently still own one Cool Cat, and right now the Cool Cat's floor is sitting around 12 Ethereum. This week it's kind of been bouncing between 12 and 13. Earlier this month, Cool Cats did a little airdrop of a candy bucket, which is going to have some utility to the bunch of giveaways and contests they're going to be having this month in October. They're going to have things from pumpkin carving to costume contests. They're even going to be giving away Cool Cats to holders of these candy buckets. Now, these were airdropped to Cool Cat holders, but even if you don't own a Cool Cat, you can still purchase these candy buckets on OpenSea from Cool Cat owners. I believe the last time I checked, they're about 0.23 Ethereum, so you can go ahead and purchase one if you aren't part of the Cool Cats family, but you want to be entered into these raffles to maybe possibly win a Cool Cat. Other news is, of course, the upcoming milk coins and eggs, which, you know, Cool Cats has been hinting to creatures that you're going to be able to take care of and interact with. And they're slowly releasing some leaks and news in their town halls about it. And I'm really excited to see what this actually becomes and how, you know, maybe this can turn into a type of passive income if you're an owner of a Cool Cat. Cool Cats did do another airdrop, some Halloween artwork. They dropped a few different Cool Cat Halloween theme art, from candy Cool Cats to, I believe there was this like poisonous potion one, and they also had some candy corn designed Cool Cat art as well. And that's kind of the recap for my Cool Cats part of the NFT. There's a lot of exciting things I think happening in the Cool Cats community this October, and I can't wait towards the end of this month when they start giving away Cool Cats and announcing the winners to these contests. Moving on to the Axie part of this update, Axie Infinity did announce AXS staking. Now you can go ahead and stake AXS on the Ronin network. When it first started off, I believe AXS exploded from, I think it was around $80. Right now it sits roughly around $125, and it even reached as high as $135, almost $140 this past week. Staking right now, as of today, your APR return is about 150%. It started roughly around 375%, but of course, as more people stake, those annual returns are going to be lowered just a little bit. But again, sitting nicely around 150% right now. I was able to just pick up a few ASX before the price really started to explode the second half. I went ahead and staked a few. I do plan on using some AXS for some breeding to make some future scholarship teams and kind of increase my passive income I'm earning right now with Axie Infinity. And lastly, I just want to go over a couple NFT projects that I went ahead and joined this past week. First one I joined was PugFrens. I was able to pick up a couple NFTs. I've been seeing a bunch of people on my Twitter feed pick up PugFrens. They're fairly low in price. I believe right now the floor sits about 0.03, 0.04 Ethereum, but they kind of follow that trend of cute PFP avatar looking NFTs. Also have a roadmap where they plan on implementing kind of a community that's going to give shout outs and alerts to projects to look out for, other cryptocurrency things to look out for. And the second project I ended up joining this week was a project called Fxck Face. It's this cool artwork. Basically, it's just a character giving you the finger. They had a bunch of different traits and things that I liked. I loved the artwork. I saw some of the photos of their merchandise. It looked really cool. The community is really engaging on Discord. It's not a big community, but looking at the roadmap, they did have some future implementation of coming out with their own coin, distributing that out as kind of royalties to the community as they start to make revenue from secondary sales and so forth. And that's basically what went on in the NFT world and crypto space that I've been researching and been a part of this past week. If you like these types of videos, I plan on making like a weekly recap every week, kind of going over what I've been into, how my projects are doing. But thank you folks again for watching this video. If you folks have other NFT projects that you want me to take a look at, drop me the NFT project in the comments. I would love to check them out, and hopefully I can connect with you folks in those communities of those NFT projects. But until next time, see ya.